Quinn here. You might notice that there's pictures in the background. Well, today I'm trying something a little bit different, you might say. You see, I am trying kind of an audiobook where I read you a story that I'm working on. Pretty much finished, just need to do some edits. For Super Quinn, which I might, if we ever get a QW website, I actually send out. Or I can make a couple of copies and send it out to a few lucky viewers. But anyways, I'll give details once I figure out what to do. So let's just get into it. In the toxic waste dimension, creatures grow magical gems called power gem. One day, power gems. But one day, a dark forces came for them, and so the royal family scattered them across the galaxy. 10 years later, Quinn Roblod found the yellow power gem among the beach. This is his story. Quinn asked, oh, by the way, this is the prologue, but Quinn asked, "What is that?" Quinn walked up to the mysterious object, picks it up, he said, "Must be some sort of gem," Quinn remarked. And he takes it home. Chapter 2, The Mysterious Gem. At home, he looks at the mysterious gem and somehow a plasma ball comes out of his hand. This really startled him. Meanwhile, in space, a descendant of the dark forces senses the energy of the power gem and sets course for Earth. Back on Earth, Quinn finds out the gem can make him fly. He attempts to find out what else this gem can make him do. He goes to the backyard and finds out he can lasers out of his eyes, solve complex math, 1 at 7,000 miles an hour, punch really hard, and move things with his mind. He decides to become a superhero to protect the world. And the following day, he creates a costume, but all of a sudden, a big explosion happens in the distance. Quinn goes to investigate and finds a strange pod, which he assumes is from space. A dark figure steps out and grabs the pod. grabs the pod and throws it at Quinn. But Quinn dodges it and "Who are you?" Quinn exclaimed. "Evil dude," glanced at Doc and Krieger. Quinn starts to fly and throw plasma balls, but Evil Dude punches them to them all into pieces. Quinn gets confused and has to run away. Next chapter. A new base. Quinn is flying over the city, needs a base, and he scouts an abandoned warehouse and uses his super smarts to fix it up and create an AI called Computo to help him out in his next battle. Because Computo is tapped into police scanners, Quinn looks into a mirror. He has a red belt with the gem in the middle and a yellow mask and a red cape. All of a sudden, an alarm rings. Quinn and flies to the crime and to see Evil Dude setting up camp. So Quinn decides to do a stakeout. 2 hours later, Evil Dude is creating a mind control device. Quinn decides to sabotage it. He sneaks past the front guy and under a table and the side of the tent over a bench, and he punches the device to pieces. But the guy had heard him, so Quinn tried to fly away, but Evil Dude grabbed him out of the sky. So Quinn has to fight his way out. Quinn threw the god into the moon. He fist fought Evil Dude until Evil Dude was too tired to go on, so Quinn flew away. Next chapter. Training and the shield. The next day, Quinn got up early to train, lifting houses and skyscrapers with his hand. And mind. He ran 5,000 marathons, flew across the world 20 times, melted 30 gallons of steel with his lasers, and destroyed the hill from hill country with plasma balls. Quinn thought if there were magical gems at the beach, there could be other magical weapons, and so Quinn went back to the beach to look for a weapon. Possibly near the spot he found the gem. Quinn thought to himself, Quinn saw a spiral in the water and walked over to it. It was a shield. He took it home. Next day, Quinn tested the shield. He lasered it and nothing happened. And he ran in and punched it, nothing. He plasma balled it, nothing. He speed punched it, nothing. But all the noise was heard from Evil Dude and Quinn didn't know. So he continued to push the earth again and did nothing. He flew home with the shield, but Evil Dude was waiting for him. Chapter 4. The war was beginning. Quinn and sewed up and put it on the shield. Evil Dude drew away a fence of Quinn's backyard. A piece of Quinn's backyard's fence. Quinn and blocks it and runs away. Behind him, runs behind him and lasers him in the back. And pauses. Laser sorry, I can't read this one. Blast him in the evil and police and police. Please. Oh, and police. Maybe. Just see him in. Oh, plasmas him in and speed punches Evil Dude. Sorry, it's only like the prologue in the first chapter that's edited, so. Punches, so yes, before I punches him, and plasma is him in, and speed fly punches him. Evil Dude grabs him, and Quinn slips out and throws the shield at Evil Dude. So Evil Dude ground pounds him, and Quinn is not affected. Is not affected, and back at Evil Dude backslams evil dude. So evil dude is it's in silence. Now affected in backslams evil dude. So evil dude in his his enhanced gods. So Quinn prepared as a plasma ball. He prepares a plasma ball and oh no! Okay, it's just my phone that I'm using to overload this. And also have to so now I'm pretty sure it was like. So I'm pretty sure where we left off. So we'll do some of these gods. Quinn prepares a plasma ball and took out 50 of 1,000 gods, but remaining god was pin Quinn to the ground, but Quinn throws them off. But evil dude sends a missile to destroy Quinn's house. So he flies into the sky as fast as he can, and before it hits his house, see plasma ball was up the control pin. Open the control panel and uses super smarts to disarm it. And it fell out, and it fell on the gods, but one of the gods was given a tube of bull DNA, and he injected it into his technical difficulties, but but while they're getting a tube of Boldian, and he injected it into him and turning him into a minotaur. And he charged at Quinn and hit him, pushing him back and knocks him down. But he got up and sped flying plasma punched him. But he he absorbed the attack and grew to and grew to the height of a skyscraper. So Quinn rearmed the missile and aimed it at the Minotaur, and he exploded. Hey, guess why that happened? And that's because he actually absorbed it, but so much energy that he exploded from the explosion that he absorbed. But anyways. So basically the battle's over. Oh! Guys, I don't know if I finished the last, just in case I'm going to so I'm pretty sure, so I think you might have cut it off at he absorbed the attack and grew to the height of a skyscraper. So Quinn rearmed the missile and aimed it at the Minotaur, and he exploded. Sorry if I was wrong, but just in case, I'm just doing that. Sorry. It's only after this chapter, 2 more chapters though. New hero news. Well, the battle happening, and while the battle was happening, the news were reported live on every channel in the world. They called Quinn and Super Kid. Back at Quinn's base, he's healing from the battle, and there's a report on on his battle. It says Quinn's battle right now, but with Evil Dude, and his gods, and didn't think the name they gave him sounded right. He decided to walk home. Everyone on the way was talking about Quinn's battle with Evil Dude, and had opinions on Quinn and opinions of him. Quinn tuned everyone out and decided to. The city was too far from home, so he went and he got to out of the streets. He streets of Cleveland. He flew the rest of the way. Quinn didn't sleep well, knowing that Evil Dude knew where he lives. Next day, Quinn sees what else the shield can do, but all of a sudden things start to float. Chapter 6. That's just chapter 6. Chapter 7. That's next. Unexpected anti-gravity. He looks up and sees there's a beam going into the sky, and goes to investigate, and found out it's evil dude. Quinn tries to stop him, but evil dude clanks his anti-gravity machine up into full blast, and people start to float high in the sky, and made it harder for Quinn to destroy the machine. And evil dude stayed on the ground, by design. Wait, I lost my progress. Stayed on the ground by designing his again his feet in the ground. Quinn tried to a plasma ball it, but it flung back into the sky. Quinn tossed his shield into the beam and deflected the beam and deflected the beam, and it shield blood. And it self-exploding in a machine. Then Quinn speed flew to catch all of the people and drop them on the ground, and went to defeat evil dude. Flying into the scene in Super Quinn Plus. Actually, flying into the scene in Super Quinn, I think that should be an error. We're not supposed to be calling him Super Quinn yet, but I'll just say Quinn. I'll have it delayed in the main version. Quinn plasma balls evil dude in the face. Foil for in the face, following with a speed fly. And he punch. Then Quinn grabs a shield and throws it at max strength. And does that max strength, or is that? And throws it at max strength and dudes who and evil dude. And evil and like wait, where am I? An evil dude, so 20 miles per second, an evil dude. So, evil dude who do it. He retreats while saying, "I will get you next time, Super Quinn." Quinn corrects him by saying, "The name's actually Super Quinn," and poses epically because he knew who the news was watching. So he had to give the news a better name so that people would call him, so people would not call him Super Kid, because he didn't like that Quinn flew home. Slingshot. Flew home. Wait, I just can't read these. Making sure no one followed him, and then went to bed. Okay, time for the final chapter. Evil Dude's ultimate plan. The next morning, and Quinn wakes up to see no one in the house, which is strange because normally everyone is sleeping when he gets up. Because normally everyone's sleeping when he gets up, so he goes outside to see everyone in the neighborhood staring at how that he didn't see before, and was in the sky when you see all the way in the city, but it was so tall you could see it from Texas. Literally. he fell on the I have no idea when I coughed that time, so I coughing. So I'm just gonna restart because I wasn't really far. The next morning, Quinn wakes up to see no one in the house, which is strange because normally everyone is sleeping when he gets up. So he goes outside to see everyone in the neighborhood staring at a tower that he didn't see before, and it was in the city when you could see it all the way all the way to the city, but it was so tall you could see it from Texas, literally. The foundation and had to have 3,000 miles deep. Quinn went to investigate. He already knew who was behind. Though he already knew who it was, so he was using speed fly as fast as he could up to the tower, going supersonic speeds. He got there in a millisecond or something. He or something inside. He punched a hole straight through the tower, and through the tower, and noticed that all civilians were going into the tower. And then he get inspected injected with a thing that makes evil do good. So that thing that makes evil do so strong. So he had it. So he had to avoid evil do the enslaved civilian and armies. Quinn snuck up to the ninth floor through an air duct and kept going until he reached the 220th floor. Quinn spotted evil dude and secretly plasma balled him and punched him. Speed fly plasma punched him, but he took. But they took it hours. Sai used his enslaved army to tackle Quinn. And Quinn was a losing option, so as a final stand, Quinn plasma ball held all the shiny hypnosis crystals, exploring the crystal, stopping evil old dude. But he had one more trick up his sleeve. He contained the hypnosis and put it into a giant robot towering over Quinn. But Quinn saw in a military force that was called evil. Sorry. That was called to evil dude's crystal. But Quinn asked if he could use one of their missiles. They said the Navy general see the Navy said as we're down. Sorry, this is like what happened. But they said the vacation asked them if we could use one of their missiles, but they said that the navigational systems were down. McQuinn said that he didn't need navigation, but he told them the military to prepare the best one they had. Got everyone out. Once he got everyone out, the military got out of the deck on floor 199999. I'm not that thing. And went launched a missile from a remote location and was trailing to Quinn. Location and was telling Quinn to and left for Quinn and after token at one of them and left for Quinn and that was telling to Quinn to away token at one of them and left Quinn and said the missile here, that's the robot and you are sorry, I need to get this quite tight. Launched the missile from a location and was telling Quinn to, I guess, was telling Quinn and do a walkie-talkie that one of them left for Quinn and said when the missile hits the robot, you have 1 millisecond to get it out, and then they launched the missile when you use a speed fly to run and go straight up toward the robot. Ending with a big explosion. The end for now. There you are, there. Evil dude. Ending in a big explosion. The end from outside. Probably will be better once I get to sound better by the person who edits it. But anyways, don't forget to like, subscribe, in case you want to be notified whenever I upload a video, and bye!